Ever stood at a gem shop, staring at two beautiful blue stones, and felt that flicker of doubt? You're not alone. What I wish I knew back then instead of just guessing, is that while both are stunning, Lapis Lazuli and Turquoise are fundamentally different gems. One evokes a royal, midnight sky, flecked with distant stars. The other captures the essence of a perfect, cloudless summer day. They might share a color family, but their stories, properties and vibes are worlds apart. Ready to become an expert in telling them apart? Here are 5 quick ways to know for sure. First up, the most obvious clue: their color and what's inside. Lapis Lazuli boasts a deep, intense royal to indigo blue. Think of the ultramarine pigment used by Renaissance painters. That's from Lapis. Its signature feature is the presence of golden pyrite flecks, which look like a celestial spray of stars. Some pieces may also have white calcite streaks, but it's those golden specks that are the classic Lapis tell. Turquoise, on the other hand, ranges from a classic robin's egg to a vibrant sky blue. It can also lean towards a bluish green or even an apple green, depending on the amount of iron present. Instead of golden flecks, turquoise is known for its matrix, thin, web-like veins of the host rock, which can be black, brown, or even golden brown. This spiderweb pattern is highly prized by collectors. Second, let's talk about what they're made of. Their chemical makeup is completely different. Lapis isn't actually a single mineral, but a metamorphic rock. Its primary component is lazurite, which gives it that brilliant blue, but it's also a composite of calcite, sodalite, and pyrite. Turquoise, however, is a mineral in its own right. It's a hydrated phosphate of copper and aluminum. That copper content is what gives it its signature blue and green hues. This fundamental difference in composition is why they look and feel so distinct. Third on our list is hardness and durability. On the Mohs scale of hardness, they're surprisingly close, both typically ranking between 5 and 6. But that number doesn't tell the whole story. Turquoise is a porous stone, meaning it can absorb liquids, oils, and chemicals from its environment. This makes it softer and more susceptible to discoloration and damage. It needs gentle care to maintain its beauty. Lapis, being a dense rock, is generally harder, less porous, and more durable for everyday wear. It can withstand a bit more handling, though it's still a gemstone that deserves respect. Fourth, where do they come from, and how does that affect their value? Provenance is key in the gem world. For thousands of years, the finest, most prized lapis has come from the mountains of Afghanistan. Other significant sources include Chile, which tends to produce a lighter, more mottled stone. The deep, uniform blue from Afghanistan often commands the highest price. Turquoise has a more diverse origin story. Some of the most famous varieties come from the American Southwest, with mines like Sleeping Beauty and Kingman being legendary. Iran, formerly Persia, is another classic source, providing the world with Persian blue turquoise for over 2,000 years. Today, significant deposits are also found in Tibet and China. The mine's location and the specific color and matrix it produces heavily influence the stone's value. Finally, let's talk treatments and fakes. Because of its porous nature, a vast majority of turquoise on the market is stabilized with resin to improve its color and durability. This is a widely accepted practice. However, lower-grade turquoise or other stones like howlite are often dyed to mimic high-quality specimens. Be wary of color that looks too uniform or unnaturally vibrant. Lapis can also be dyed to enhance its blue color and hide white calcite inclusions. You might also find reconstituted or pressed lapis, which is made from crushed lapis powder mixed with a binder. Always buy from a reputable dealer who discloses any treatments. So, for a quick field test, look for those starry golden pyrite specks. That's your sign for lapis. See a spiderweb matrix, you're likely looking at turquoise. If you suspect dye, a simple cotton swab with a bit of water or acetone might reveal color transfer on lower quality fakes. But always ask permission before testing a stone that isn't yours. As for care, the rules are simple for both. Keep them away from harsh chemicals, acids, and ultrasonic cleaners. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight, which can cause fading over time. A gentle wipe with a soft cloth is all they need. So there you have it. The celestial, durable lapis versus the earthy, vibrant turquoise. Each has its own ancient history and unique charm. Now, you can walk into that gem shop with confidence and go pick the blue that truly fits your vibe.